So first things first, you probably noticed that the room is a little bit different from the other videos. That's because in the past few weeks that I haven't been here, I actually did get a new bed and a new mattress, which was like a big deal to me because I've been using the same mattress since I was a little girl. It was literally my first mattress ever. And I'm going to be 25 soon, so it's been a long time. Getting the new bed was kind of like, I don't know, it must have stirred up some bad juju because the next thing I know, everything breaks. My camera broke. That was a whole long story. And then once I got a new camera back, my computer bit the dust. So, which was fine because it was an old dinosaur that was going out anyway, but I then had to invest some money I wasn't ready on spending into building a computer, which is okay because that was on my bucket list as something I've always wanted to do. And then we also went away on vacation, which is what you're going to see today. So I will be uploading backup vlogs from the past few weeks as I go along. They'll be uploaded during the week instead of on my Monday schedule. So today you're just going to see our trip down to the shore, which it's important to mention my grandparents on my mom's side inherited the beach house that our whole family, relatives and everything, have been using for many, many years. And so they decided to renovate it, and they had offered us to be a part of that process to make it handicap accessible so that my brother could enjoy going on vacation, because we honestly haven't used it in a long time because as he got older and bigger, it's a lot harder to carry him upstairs. And the inside has carpet, and it really wasn't, vacation wasn't vacation. It was more work than it was relaxing and fun. And also it wasn't comfortable for Trav if he can't get anywhere or move anywhere, or we can't move him anywhere. It's just not a vacation. So they worked with us to get a contractor and put a deck with a ramp on the back of the house so that we can get Trav in easier. They didn't finish everything before we got there. They did finish the bathroom, so there's a roll-in shower, which Trav he had a blast, and it was actually very nice. And there's more work that's going to be done on the house, just not right now. But eventually, I think that the carpets are going to be coming up, and they might put in linoleum, so that'll be a lot easier to roll a wheelchair on. They did get a hospital bed, and we're allowed to keep things down there that make Trav's care possible. So instead of having to pack our entire life with us every time we want to go on vacation, the things will already be down there, which will make it a hell of a lot more convenient and a lot more like a normal vacation that everybody else takes, where they just pack their clothes and their bathroom necessities and go. So this vlog's gonna be a little bit different. Typically I just do a little music montage and I tell you a little bit about it here, but I'm actually gonna do a voiceover. So let me know at the end if you liked that, or if you prefer the music montage, although I think it's a little boring. But I always welcome your feedback. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your support. And I don't even know what else to say. Okay, so first things first, we sat in traffic forever. And I mean, it was nice. There were some nice views, but then there was some more traffic. And then it rained, and then there was even more traffic on our way down to the shore. And then there's some more rain, and basically we were just in the car for an eternity, and it felt like we would never get out. Eventually we hit a clearing. We saw some very nice sunsets on the way down, so at least it was a pretty ride, albeit probably close to a 3-hour ride. That's okay though, right? It's quality time in the car. And as weird as it is, even the industrial parts of New Jersey are kind of pretty at sunset when the ocean's surrounding them. So anyway, we finally arrived in the city that the beach house is in. It's not on the beach, it's just, it's like within a 10 to 15 minute drive to the beach. So here we're taking our first steps out of the car and arriving here after we haven't been. You're excited to be here? I know, we haven't been here in so long. Look at that smile. Yeah, so as you can see, Trav was super excited to be there. Of course, he knew where we were, and he was just... Trav loves going in the car, and he loves going on trips, but... Oh, cute! Yeah, you are! Yeah, he just had a good old time. Like, I think out of all of us, he was the one that relaxed the most and really enjoyed the vacation. That's too funny. So our first order of business was to head off to our traditional restaurant of choice whenever we go down to the shore, which is Men's. We've been going there ever since I was very little. As you can see, it's got a very interesting decor to it. You'll see a little later they have taxidermy and a candy shop, and it's just kind of good memories for us to be there.
That's great. Any left of those, I'm very happy here. Not that we're going to, but we could all lose this ball. There's still something about them that we all love.
Excited! Yeah, so here you can see they have all kinds of really cool taxidermy with animals that have two heads or some kind of weird disfigurement to them. And here's a candy shop that's actually really small, but when I was little it felt like it was like the size of a mansion. And they have all kinds of cool vintage toys and a bunch of other things related to the shore. Trav was checking it out. Yeah, it's kind of just... You're never going to find another restaurant quite like Men's. But eventually we had to go home for the night. So yeah, they even have an arcade, which is pretty cool. But we headed on home. We were exhausted. Actually, this wasn't the first night. This was the second night, but whatever. So then this is Sunset Beach, which has actually gotten really popular over the past few years. Apparently, it's like one of the top beaches on the East Coast, which if you've been there, you probably find it a little weird that it ranks so high, but whatever. So we took out Traz beach buggy. We rolled on our way down. There were lots of birds. It was a beautiful view. There actually weren't too many people that day, so it was really nice. And as usual, Trav was really happy to be there. There's Mom checking out the water. For a while, it was just me and Trav hanging out while Mom and Dad checked out the shops. Then between our trips to get lunch, we would take some drives through Cape May to just see if we could find any places we hadn't been before and just to check things out, because it's been many, many years. So this is one of the cafes that we got food out every single day we were down there. It's delicious. It's the best food I think we've had down there ever. So on the last day we went to Cape May Lighthouse Beach, which as you'll see again, Trav just loves it. He didn't stay in his beach buggy the whole time. We got a chair just for him. And you can see he was really loving it.
Oh my god, this is the area.
And there was the congregation of birds that sat by us the entire time. But overall, it was a really lovely trip. Oh, here's a seahorse that Mom and I made every year. Every time we go down there, we make some kind of sand sculpture of sorts. And anyway, thanks for watching. We really enjoyed our trip. And, so this person, which I might as well pause the scene, but this person actually helped us bring everything back because she saw how tough it was for us to carry everything to the beach, because they've expanded the beach and it's now like a 1.5 mile walk down to the water. So when you've got Trav's beach buggy and all the chairs and all his food and everything else that we have to bring, it was really exhausting, and honestly we really couldn't do it. So she let us put all of our belongings into her Jeep, and actually I don't know if it's a Jeep, into her car thing, and brought it down to our car for us. So that was really, really nice of her.